it's not a glorious campsite, but it is close to Wichita Mountains, and that's where I need to be. So yeah, I think this is just a convenient place to kind of stage up and head into the mountains. So I've got a composition lined up for tonight. It's kind of distant mountains in the background, and in the foreground it's like a rock garden. So that's kind of my vision. Is this motorcycle goes by, I'll tell you the rest. But yeah, it's kind of my vision is the rock garden in the foreground, kind of leading out this prairie into these mountains in the background with a great sky. So I gotta have a decent sky, I think, to make it work. And then if I just do a 180, there's a sunrise image to be had there too. So I think in the morning I'm going to try to capture that. That's my plan anyway. So I'm heading up to the mountain right now, just kind of scour around a little bit, look, see what I can get into. A lot of buffalo out. I've seen quite a few buffalo since I've been here, and it's out of the norm. So yeah, usually you see, you know, maybe 3 or 4, but it's like seeing a herd of buffalo. I say buffalo, but I mean bison. So yeah, it's like a good herd of bison. That's really really interesting to see, I'll tell you. And earlier, I hope I captured the video. If I did, I'll show it right here. But caught a couple of elk just kind of running off into the background. Really nice. So lots of wildlife here. It's a beautiful place, it really is. But it's a big open vista, and it's kind of hard to really zero in on your composition sometimes. So had some trouble this morning really finding a composition, and I haven't viewed that image yet, and I don't think it's going to be, you know, much, but you know, it was an image, so we'll see. You never know, you get back in post and you just kind of surprise yourself sometimes. But well, anyway, that's it. I'm going to head in and head up to the mountain, see what I can get into. More to follow. I had to change up my composition. The composition I had planned was overrun with longhorn steer. So in an effort to not get in a stampede, or as the saying goes, mess with the bull, you get the horns, I decided to pick another composition. So I think I'm really not excited about either one of them really. The light just wasn't what I was hoping for. So. But and the compositions were lacking too, I think. So, and there's a lot of business here, so as you can hear in the background. So I'm hoping maybe I'll have a little bit better luck in the morning. So I'm gonna get up early, get some coffee brewing, and get out here and see what kind of composition I can line up. So either shooting into the sun or away from the sun, I'm not really sure. But as you can see right here, I'm really eyeing these mountains right here, and in the foreground there's some nice rocks in the foreground, and I think I'm going to make that my composition in the morning. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm going to pack up and get out of here and head back to camp. All right, I guess I will see you bright and early in the morning.
Considering all the distractions and my inability to nail down a composition, my luck definitely improves in the morning, but you'll have to wait till next week's video. As for this composition, I feel this was a forced image, captured in a desperate attempt to leave with something instead of nothing. Despite knowing that forced images rarely amount to anything, sometimes my emotions conflict with logic. Although I like the rocks in the foreground, I think the image is too busy and lacks balance. And it would certainly be a more well-balanced image if the mountains were more prominent in the background and the scene was less chaotic. I've often said that landscape photography is all about the experience. I think a photograph represents not only the elements in the scene, but also the photographer's frame of mind at the moment of capture. Ansel Adams once said, landscape photography is the supreme test of a photographer, and often the supreme disappointment. Anyway, I thought I'd leave you with some images of the free grazing bison in the open plains of Oklahoma.